Meditation is the sixth dimension of Conquer the Success that helps you to achieve success and unconditional happiness. Many clients, when they come to me for the treatment, they have a doubt in mind and they ask me, Doctor, if we start doing meditation, how do you think that we will be able to take care of our worldly responsibilities? We are yet to grow in our own careers. We have small kids who have to grow, who have to become successful. We are in the mid of our responsibilities of the world. We have to take care of them. Maybe once we are over with our responsibilities, that might be the time that we will spend the balance remaining life on meditation. And I tell them that what you are saying is absolutely wrong. Please look at me. By the grace of my masters, I started spirituality, meditation when I was just 35 years of age, and I have not left any of my worldly responsibilities. I am taking care of my family, I am taking care of my business. I am through the process of counseling or all other techniques that we have in Conquer the Success, I am fully engaged in spreading success and happiness to the whole world. Before I designed the program Conquer the Success, I had a dream in my mind to spread spirituality to the whole world in a corporate attire. And why in a corporate attire? So that my attire itself become an evidence to every person who is actively engaged in his life that yes, meditation is just right for him. And I am sure once you are convinced logically that yes, meditation will take you to the heights of success and unconditional happiness, I am sure you will start doing it. So, but what is meditation? How it helps me to attain success and unconditional happiness? We will be discussing it today. Meditation is something that has been described by many people in many different ways. So, in this video, I will try to keep it as practical for a present man so that he feel convinced that yes, it is very right for me. It is the very necessity to become successful and happy in my life. So, my dear friends, I am Dr. Pankaj Gupta from Conquer the Success, having 51 years of life experience and 30 years of work experience. At Conquer the Success, we are committed to take you to the new heights of success and unconditional happiness through trainings, counseling, hypnotherapy, past life regression, life between lives, spirituality, and meditation. So, stay connected. Before we understand what is meditation, let us have certain observations from our own life. If you see a child lying in the cradle, don't you think that he is the most happy person of the world? Yes, he is. But what he has to be happy about? Like if you see, you always feel that if you have success in life, you will feel happy. This child is not successful, but he is still happy. You always feel that if you have money, if you have power, if you have position, you will feel happy. But this child neither has money nor power nor position, but he is still happy. And why is he so happy? And what he has is only dependence. He is absolutely dependent on his parent for smallest of the things. And you know very well that dependence is also a reason of unhappiness. There is an old saying in Hindi which says that a person who is dependent can't even think of happiness even in the dreams. So a child who is 100% dependent has no reasons to be happy about what we think today, but why is he most happy? He is most happy because he is clean in his consciousness. And if you remember in one of my videos where I have explained that how do we guarantee unconditional happiness and success at Conquer the Success, I have explained that the only condition to be unconditionally happy is to have a clean consciousness. The consciousness of this child is absolutely clean. His consciousness is within himself. It has not yet traveled to the world, and hence it is not yet conditioned by the experiences of the world, of the experiences of the life. So we know very well we were at a stage of unconditional happiness when we were a small child. But success is not there within myself. So for success, I have to go to the world. In my another video where I have explained what is success, I have explained that success means that we have to become financially independent, financial freedom, and then attain a state of financial abundance. We have to be financially abundant. Whatever we may say, that money cannot buy many things, but I still say that money buy a lot of things. Money is one of the basic necessities to survive in this particular world. So, with the motivation to become financially independent, the consciousness of the child starts to move to the world. And when it starts to move to the world, you can say it's a corollary like the sunlight starts to move away from the sun to the whole world with an ambition to spread illumination. And when the consciousness moves out, the first thing that the child encounters is his subconscious mind, which is full of emotions. He starts feeling happy, he starts experiencing unhappiness as he gets connected with his subconscious mind. The consciousness further goes out, reaches to the intellect, reaches to the conscious mind, where through the numerous experiences, he gathers the data, he grows old, he starts taking his decisions, he starts deciding what is right, what is not right for me. He starts agreeing or disagreeing with what the suggestions are being given to him. He starts developing his own IQ, his own intellect. The consciousness further goes out, it encounters the body consciousness of the child starts to develop. If he's a boy, wants to become very handsome, presentable. If she's a girl, she wants to look very beautiful and pretty. And then the consciousness starts to go in the world. The child goes to school and then college and then to universities, then to job, finds a girlfriend or finds a boyfriend in his life, encounters lot of experiences just to be in the path of success. And in the path of success, one day he realizes that the stress, the anxiety that has come on the path, they have become the very reasons to spoil his health. If you see today, at the age of 35, many people have to take the sleeping pills. Because of the cutthroat competition, because we are engaged so much in our lives, because we are so busy, we have no time for our relations. So if you see the child-parent relations, husband-wife relations, boss-subordinate relations, all the relations are getting strained. And when the child was really happy, he starts forgetting that. And these three were the basic assets that a nature had given him when he was born. He was healthy, he was happy, and he had good relations. And in the race to become successful, he pays the cost in the form of health, happiness, and relationship. He starts experiencing miseries, unhappiness, sadness. I remember Gautam Buddha had said in Four Eternal Truths, the very first one is he says that life is a suffering. And if you see around you, everybody's life is a suffering. They may have different reasons of pain, different reasons of sufferings, but everybody's life is just a suffering. And some people's life, it grows to that level of pain and problems or sufferings that at times they feel that maybe committing a suicide may not be as painful as living the life is. We feel at times that we are totally stuck, we have no step to move forward, to take ahead. And when you start experiencing unhappiness and want to achieve happiness in life, that is the right time when you contact Conquer the Success. And when you contact us, we help you to take you out from whatever reasons of your unhappiness is. What we tell you is a very simple thing. I am just telling you the secret of happiness. We all knew that happiness is within me when I was a small child. The only method of experiencing unconditional happiness is to travel back home. Take your consciousness back to your own self. Let the ray of sun which has gone out to the world, let it start retracing back its steps and reach to the sun, the source itself. And the source is full of bliss, full of happiness. So this is what is known as meditation. Meditation means the returning path of the consciousness. The returning consciousness is known as meditation. But I know it very well that it is not easy. It's easily said than done. Many people, they come to me and they say that they have seen some motivational videos or they have seen some person who has giving him an idea that please do not focus on negatives and focus on positives. And if you keep focusing on positives, you will start attaining happiness in your life. And I always say that this statement is a statement coming purely out of their ignorance. It's a statement of a person who is totally inexperienced. Why? Because the very nature of my consciousness is to focus at the negatives. Like, for example, take an experience of yourself. Your entire attention is on watching this video right now. It means your consciousness is going out towards this video. And if a mosquito comes and bites at your neck, don't you think that your consciousness will travel there to know it? It will. And should it know it or not? Yes, it should. Otherwise, if my consciousness will not address this pain, it will not identify that there is a mosquito biting at my neck, somebody will cut your throat and you will not even know. So the very nature of the consciousness is to address the negativities, address the pains, address the reasons of unhappiness of your life, so that when you address them, when you focus at them, you can find the remedies to come out of it. So as a result, it may be right that yes, you have to do positive things, but that is not something that you can do. That can be good as a result. Like, for example, I say that if you want a darkness in this room and you start doing something with the darkness, you will never be able to make the room dark. You have to work with the light, but as a result, the darkness would come. Similarly, you have to work towards removing the consciousness from the negativities, and once it gets free, it will automatically come to the positivities. Right? So, when you come to me, I take your details, and then we see that if the reason of your unhappiness is that you have not attained success in your life, then through the training programs of Conquer the Success, we help you to build your skills, to build your personality, so that you start becoming happiness. And once unsuccessful or unsuccess is not the reason of pain, obviously my consciousness would be free from there. And then the next bottleneck in the pipeline of consciousness are your relationship. If you have spoiled relations with anyone, obviously you can see that your entire focus, your entire attention is there. If you try to remove your focus from there and focus on anything positive, you feel it is absolutely not possible. Whether you want it or not, but your thoughts always goes on the painful relationship areas. So when you come to Conquer the Success through our relationship counselings, whether it's a child-parent relationship or it's a marriage counseling or it's a couple counseling, we help you to heal, to have a different perspective, to take the right decisions, so that you have the good relations with everyone in the family, in the world. And once you have good relations, obviously, because they are good, now it will not become an attraction point for your consciousness. So your consciousness gets free from the external people also, and then it reaches to your body. Now, coming at your body, if you have pains, if you have any sort of illness in your body, whether you want it or not, but because of the very nature of addressing the negativity, this consciousness would be focused only on the body. So we know that 90% of the disease are psychosomatic in nature. So through counselings, hypnotherapies, past life regressions, or whatever is required to make you happy, we deal with that. And if you are out of your stress, if you are out of your anxiety, if you are out of your depression, 90% of your body problems, the diseases get over. You get a nice sleep. And once your body is healthy, it is no more consuming the consciousness. Your consciousness becomes free and it further moves a step inside you. And there comes your logical mind. And through the process of counselings, we help you to overcome your anxieties, to overcome your confusions, have the right perspective and take the right decisions for your life. And once you have a clarity in your mind, obviously it doesn't become the bottleneck, the attraction point for your consciousness. And once your consciousness is free, even from the conscious mind, it goes deep within your emotions. It goes to the subconscious mind. And then it encounters if there are any traumas or anger or guilt or fear or phobias or whatever is there, whether coming from this life or coming from the past lives, then it starts attracting your consciousness. If you are fearful, you can experience yourself that your entire focus is on the fear. Neither you can work for the success nor you can experience your own soul or experience happiness. And then through the hypnotherapy, through the past life regression therapies, we help you to overcome these negative emotions. We clean your mind, we heal your mind, and we feed the positive emotions like happiness, confidence, courage, joy, thrill. And once you have the positive emotions, obviously, then there is no reason for the consciousness to go there. And once your consciousness is free from the emotional level, also from the subconscious mind level, also, then it has no place and it will fall back on itself. As if the ray of the sun has reached back to the source, to the sun itself. And once you reach to your soul, you experience a divine world. You hear a sound which is without a source. You hear a divine sound, you see the divine colors. You feel a state of bliss. You feel divine love. You have a feeling of divine elixir, divine touch. So it's a world of new experiences. All these things are there in your experience. The first time that you experience when your soul, when your consciousness reaches back to your own soul. But still, my dear friends, it is not the end of the journey. Because still there are experiences, it is duality. And then your consciousness further goes deep within itself. And when it goes deep within itself, it experiences, it merges with the energy, with the cosmic energy. You can say then it is a state of nirvana, it is a state of moksha, it's a state of oneness, it is a state of advait, whatever name you give. And then you identify that yes, this is my real identification, this is energy, is my real existence. This body, this mind are just the tools that I am here to live and use them for my success, for my learning experiences of this life. And then when you identify yourself, when you experience that you are the extension of the same energy of the universe, when the ray experiences that yes, it is the extension of the very sun which it is, it means it becomes the sun itself. And then you roar and say, I am the God. Aham Brahmasmi. Anal Haq. I am the divinity. And after experiencing this, when you return to the world and live your life, you live a life of unattachment. You still love your family, you still do your responsibilities, but then you will do it without expectations. The life would become a play itself. You are just playing your role. Obviously, success, happiness, relationship, all these things will be with you. My dear friends, thousands of people have already been benefited taking the services of Conquer the Success. Their reviews is an evidence of the quality of our services and the improvements that my clients are getting. If you also want to attain a state of success and unconditional happiness, please call me, please contact me. Today, we are in the era of the best telecommunication services and through the online meeting platforms, we can connect in any part of the world you are. In the first session, when you come, I'll take your details, the reasons of your unhappiness, go to the root cause, and make a specific package for you, which might include counselings, trainings, hypnotherapy, past life regression, life between lives, spirituality, meditation, or whatever is required. But the only thing that we guarantee to all our clients is an unconditional happiness. Whatever may happen in your life, your happiness state will always continue. I was as elaborative as I could be related to meditation. I hope you have understood this concept. But still, if you have any questions, feel free to write to me in the comment box. I'll be more than happy to reply to you. Once again, my dear friends, I invite you to the world of unconditional happiness. Good luck to you.